Welcome to my channel. Today I'm drawing a dragon. It kind of looks like a griffin. I'm really not gonna lie about that, but I 100% wanted it to be a dragon. Yeah, welcome to my channel. I wanted to do a drawing thing because I like drawing dragons, and because when you're drawing something that never really existed, there's really no right or wrong way to do it. And so I've got my own drawing style thing down. I wanted him to kind of look like a bird with the bird beak, as you can see. Right now I'm just going over my sketch with a pen. I drew this on my phone, obviously. And yeah. Right now, I was going to make it look like this part. I was going to make the whole dragon kind of like a tie-dye color, and all of that was going to be like the colors dripping down, and I ended up not doing that, and in the final, I don't even think that you can see any of that. Yeah, so I kind of played around with doing an eyeball that doesn't have a pupil, and messed up horribly. I was gonna do little dots, and it was gonna look more realistic than it ended up being. It just ended up being one solid color pretty much. I originally was not going to make the beak a different color. It wasn't actually supposed to be a beak, but it ended up looking too much like a toucan, and I needed it to be a different color. I started out with red on this because I thought that it would look cool to have red smoke coming out of it, and then I decided, well, if I do blue on the nostril, maybe I can do blue on the eyeball, and it ended up looking pretty cool. Although it takes a while I sit here and try to mess with it over and over and over again, because I did so good on the nostril on the first try and completely forgot how I ended up doing it because I had put my phone down for a few minutes. But I ended up doing the swoopy type thing. Here in a few minutes you'll see that I changed the colors a million times. I kept the blue, but I changed the rest of the colors about 4 or 5, probably a lot more than that times. Yeah, but I wanted it to be a funky color because I didn't want it to be the traditional green or gray or black. I don't know. I didn't want it to look like Toothless, but I didn't want it to look, because he kind of got the ears like Toothless, even though it looks nothing like Toothless. So I tried out with the orange, and I liked the orange. I really did. And it was just an orange creamsicle type color, and I really liked it. But the beak, I couldn't get the beak to be the right color that I wanted it to be. I didn't even know what color it was. And so I ended up just changing the whole thing to brown. Because the beak, I liked the color of the beak, but I didn't quite like the color of the main thing. And here you're seeing me go over all the colors, because when I changed the color of the actual dragon, it messed up some of the blue that I had done, which I didn't understand whatsoever, but oh well. And here you'll see that I erased the neck because I did not like it. I didn't like the way that it looked, and now I'm just kind of doing some damage control from when it didn't color and everything. And again, I was gonna do a tie-dye color, but it didn't end up looking right, so I ended up not doing the tie-dye color whatsoever, and then I ended up not liking any of these things, so I don't even know what to call them, paint drips. I guess that's what they were supposed to be. But, so I'm coloring these in for absolutely no reason, because I'm just going to end up cropping most of them out by the time that we're finished this. But, just coloring a little bit. And then after that, I figured that I might as well add some kind of details. I wasn't okay with how basic it was, because it was just pretty much me coloring it, and that was it. And so I added some of this. Right now I'm doing some damage control from when I went over a little bit with the texture. I'm not even sure what texture it's supposed to be. I just didn't want it to all be one color. I wanted it to have some kind of fluctuation. And at this point, I'm really, really not okay with the blue, but I had already done it. I didn't feel like redoing it. Right now I'm doing the background. I was thinking something like Galaxy, which I've drawn galaxies before, and they've turned out a lot better than this one ended up being, but I guess you can't really complain too much since I kept it and didn't redo it or anything. But at this point, I just didn't want this video to be 20 minutes long with me changing everything 45,000 times. So I'm kind of blending stuff. My blender tool wasn't my favorite. And right now I think I'm adding in stars. Yes, that's what I'm doing. And then you can see here where I'm trying to like get the paint things out because I really didn't like them. And here's the finished product. And if you liked this drawing and you want to see more, then subscribe and comment down below on what you want me to draw next.